So you're currently seeing somebody, or
Yeah, but we're not like officially together.
how long have you guys been talking or whatever?
A year, but like off and on.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Did you make this guy wait?
Yeah.
Is he still waiting?
No, it's not.
Okay. I thought you said you've been single for 2 years.
I am.
But you've been seeing this guy for 1 year.
Yeah, but we've never been official. Like we've never like put a label on it.
You're just
But you're having
exclusive.
with him.
You're dating.
Sometimes.
Are you sleeping with other?
Sometimes it's crazy. I mean, the way she's speaking about the guy, you can tell she doesn't really like him. You can tell he's just there till she actually finds the guy she likes. Again, nice guys. This is what you get.
Men?
No.
During the 1 year period,
I have
have
like
you slept
when.
with other men while you've been in this 1 year period with them?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Not only one other guy.
How long? Wait. So how long did you make this guy wait?
Yeah, I think it was like 5 dates.
And then what about that one other guy that was in between?
Yeah, that was like the first date. I don't do that anymore.
Wait.
But that was
Jeez! Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, that's even worse. She's talking about I don't do that anymore. What do you mean you don't do that anymore? You mean you don't sleep with guys anymore on the first time you see them when you like them? Cause the guy who's a nice guy, stand-up dude, took you out for 5 dates, you made him wait. But the guy the bad boy, first time he got it. So, and this is where men are coming from. So, because men look at this and they're thinking, this is not a good deal. Like, this is not worth it. Why should I be a nice guy if all I'm going to be is the guy that gets to wait? Really? Like, is that how you pay me for being a nice guy, for being a gentleman, for calling you, texting you, checking on you, bringing you flowers? You get to make me wait. But the guy who doesn't do any of those things, you get to be intimate with him so quick. Like, men look at this and like, this is crazy.
This is what sometimes is kind of crazy.
But that was also just for a hookup. Like I wasn't
doesn't-
trying to like meet somebody to
Furthering
date
the
when I was doing
stereotype
it.
of all Catholic girls.
Yeah.
I don't get this thing of like, okay, I don't actually have any qualms when it comes to sleeping with someone quickly. If it's just a hookup, of course, do it right away. But then the guy that is worthy of something longer term or continuous or even a relationship, he gets to wait. That's always confusing to me. And
Well,
the other
Yeah, that's confusing to every man. It's like, so you're saying you like me so much, you're going to make me wait to be intimate with you. But then the guy you don't like, you just give him your body just like that. So that is always confusing to men.
confusing thing to me is like, as a guy, look, you're free to do whatever you want. You lose your virginity within 30 seconds of meeting some total boy, and then the next guy who comes along who you want a relationship with, I suppose you can make him wait 6 months. I would, as a guy though, I would be like, hold up. The first time you ever had sex, you were a virgin. And the expectation there would be, well, the first time you had sex, there would be almost an expectation that would be the instance in which women choose to wait a longer period of time before having is when you lose your virginity. But women are doing this like in reverse almost. Like you lose your virginity just randomly.
Yeah, I can't explain my 17-year-old logic. Like I
that's
said,
fine.
I'm not like
Hey,
that anymore.
That's fine. I just would be like, if some girl told me, by the way, Brian, I lost my virginity within 30 minutes of meeting some random dude on the beach who said some weird to me while we were dating. But for you, Brian, now that I don't have my virginity, I want to wait till date number 5. I would.
Yeah, no man is going to take that deal. Just think about it. You know how women say, if I knew the man didn't want me for me or didn't really care, I wouldn't go out with him. Or if I knew the man was not going to pay for the first date, I wouldn't have gone out with him. Now, imagine the reverse. On a date, a man and woman on a date. And if every woman told the nice guy that, hey, listen, because this usually happens, but the nice guy doesn't know, or the women usually don't communicate this. But imagine If every woman was on a date with a man and she's like, you know what, I really like you, but because you're such a nice guy, I'm gonna make you wait. But just know, I've been with bad boys before and I slept with them so quick. They didn't even have to take me out to dinners and dates and bring me flowers, and I slept with them. But for you, I'm gonna make you wait. If every woman said that on a date, most guys would have given up. Now, guys, obviously, over time, as men talk, they realize, as even on these discussions, when panels like these, women usually tell the men, hey, listen, this is what we usually do. We make you wait, but we make the bad boys not wait. So men are learning. But if women did this on a date, most guys would have given up on dating a long time ago, or would have given up being a nice guy, because as men grow up, they are told to be nice guys. Bring her flowers, call her, take her to expensive dinner dates, tell her all the sweet nothing, like just be a nice guy. But most guys have realized it doesn't work. You finish last.
Just
I
be
don't
like,
necessarily say like we have to wait.
What?
I kind of like
I kind
It's
of flip
like-
that question around on you though. Are you going to value a woman more, like date wise, if you meet her and she to the first hour,
Exactly.
or
Honestly,
if
I
you went
don't-
on a
it
couple
has-
dates and like you felt like she had a little bit better morals, are you more likely to end up dating her and staying with her
I
because you
don't- yeah.
respected her a little bit more?
exactly that's what I'm.
So that's I kind of flip that question on
I
you.
mean, so in this specific situation, you had a woman who's a here who slept with the guy relatively quickly. It has really no bearing.
Well, I'm talking
on-
about just like her dating one with the year and the
Right.
other one with
But
the-
so while I do think the quickness and rapidity with which somebody sleeps with you could be a marker for their promiscuity or past promiscuity or their body count, it doesn't necessarily, like if a girl sleeps with you quickly, it doesn't necessarily mean that she has a high body count or she's promiscuous.
correct.
It could just be that
But she probably does.
not necessarily.
Yeah, not all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes a woman just finds you like super attractive, like sexually. She wants you that bad, and she goes for it, and she's okay with it. She feels that comfortable and secure. Because usually this is something women say, oh, I need to feel secure. I need to feel comfortable around you. I need to feel like I'm safe around you so that, I can let loose and be myself, and, things happen A to Z just naturally, organically, right? That's something women usually say. So it's not always that when a woman sleeps with a guy on the first date or first time they meet that she sleeps around. No, that's not always the time or always the case. But the issue men have is that by the time a woman does that, usually it's because she finds you really attractive. But if you're making me wait as a guy, 3 dates, 5 dates, 6 dates, but you consider me the nice guy, but you consider the other guy the bad boy, so that's where most guys have an issue. I would rather you say you slept with him because you found him more attractive. Okay, fine. But to say that you slept with him because he's a bad boy, but you are rewarding me by making me wait because I'm a nice guy, that's where most guys have an issue with it.
It could be a greater
Attraction,
indicator,
yeah.
but I mean, for me, I don't have any qualms with hooking up relatively quickly.
Like you wouldn't it wouldn't
No, it
devalue
wouldn't.
or
No,
like,
I think
cheat in
they're-
your mind as far as how quickly she
No,
slept
because-
with you, like whether you were dateable or not.
No, I don't think
No.
it would have. It certainly wouldn't have
No.
any impact on my.
Yeah, from all the guys like I've experienced going out with, like they usually don't want to date you if you have sex with them the first time because then they think you're like or something.
That's not true. And if it's true, I mean, I could agree. There's some guys who may think a woman is easy or she's promiscuous because she slept with them on the first date. But usually it's because the woman is really just attracted to you. You are charming, you're good looking, you have nice game, like you talk well. She felt comfortable enough to sleep with you on the first date. Now, some guys who, I don't know, maybe lack of maturity or experience may think she's loose or she's easy. She does that with every woman, with every man. But as you can see, they pick and choose who they can do that with. And usually it's the guys that really find attractive. It's not because she does it with every man. No, it's because they pick and choose who they do it with. So that means doesn't always mean she's promiscuous.